Humanity sets the agenda.
It is 12:33. You are listening to the Mid-Morning Talk on Salam Media with me, Mari Mukwanda. Thank you for joining us. It's time for our safety and security segment, and today we are talking about making your home a child or safer for your child, or by a baby or child proofing it with Michelle Jacobs, the owner of Baby Proof. As a parent, your number one concern is not whether baby sleeps through the night or is late for their first steps, but rather it should be the safety of your baby or toddler. Identifying hazards can be a bit challenging, especially if you're a new parent. You don't want to go overboard, but you also not want to do anything and leave your child exposed to danger. So, how do you make your home safer for your child? Let's find out with the owner of Baby Proof, Michelle Jacobs. Michelle, good day. Thank you for joining me.
Hi, good afternoon. So thank you so much for having me on your show, Miriam.
Right. So, why is baby proofing one's home necessary?
So basically, most people are, in South Africa, both parents are breadwinners, and unfortunately, they have to leave their babies at home in the care of the childminder or, the lady who helps in the house. And just putting places in the home is a great way to sort of give you peace of mind, really. It's not a difficult thing to do. I think knowledge is everything. And there's so many, a lot of the houses in South Africa are double-story houses. And the stairways are normally quite an important factor that you need to baby immediately. And there's other things like gas heaters and fireplaces and, the electrical plug outlets and windows. And then the balustrades as well. A lot of the homes in South Africa have those horizontal balustrades. So the little ones end up either getting their head stuck in the balustrade or using it as a ladder.
Mm-hmm. Now, how do you identify potential hazards in the home?
So I've written quite a lot of safety blogs on my website, which gives you a nice A to Z. It's a nice bedtime read, and I think you should sort of look at yourself quite early, even about my format. And it's not always a cheap exercise.
Mm-hmm.
But you could really create child-proof zones. So basically what you do is you create bedrooms, do one room at a time, if, for instance, if it seems overwhelming, and make sure all the corners have got little soft foam guards on, that the plugs are all covered, that you've got, if there are windows that don't have security bars, make sure you install window restrictors. There are really products for just about everything. Years ago, baby proofing wasn't such a big thing.
Yeah.
But I think, these days everybody is aware, and unfortunately a lot of people only think about baby proofing once something has happened, to a little one. And, then they think, oh goodness, we better start looking at doing some baby proofing. But it's really, the main thing is really to check that it's all your corners and that the stairways have got baby gates at the bottom and at the top. It's very important. And then, you get baby gates that are up to 5 meters wide. I don't think a lot of people know that you can cover quite wide areas.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I normally suggest to my clients to, for instance, for the living room, to put up a long barrier gate so that the little one can sort of stay in a place without putting a playpen. A playpen is very restricting, so the little ones get bored quite easily. But you can use a playpen. It is nice, especially when you travel, and you can make it fun by hanging toys from the playpen and putting a little mirror into the baby's got some company. They love to clean themselves. And make sure you've got a nice play mat with, from the cold tiles with the playpen. But normally when a little one gets a bit older, you'd need to put up bigger barriers so that they've got more space to be mobile.
Mm-hmm. Now, speaking of baby proofing, when should you start? Is there a time limit for you to start? Can you start while
Look,
pregnant, or just basically whenever you feel like this is the time to do it?
no. So I think the better. The sort of rule of thumb is 6 months, or when your baby starts to crawl. But I normally suggest the sooner you get it done and out of the way, the better, because babies, like you baby pushing the cabinets, etc., then at least they don't go there actually anymore because it's not fun for them. So the cabinets are locked, and then it's not like an attraction for them. But when you're looking at doing cabinets and all of those things, there are even magnetic child locks that are on the market. That's why there's an old lock outside our cabinet. So aesthetically, it's beautiful, and then you don't even see the lock, but at the same time, they work really easily and nicely. But to answer your question, I would start at 4 months. You know, you're looking at crib safety, choking hazards. But the main thing I would suggest for all new parents to start, even while you're pregnant, is to really start decluttering the house. You know, create areas that have got bigger open spaces as opposed to lots of furniture, and especially in the nursery, keep the furniture to a minute. There's no place for the little one to sort of roam around and really explore on their own without getting sort of reprimanded every 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, really, as a parent, you can't really be running around looking for them and be worried about what they're going to be putting into their mouths or what might be a potential hazard.
Exactly. So the rule of thumb when it comes to protein hazards is really anything that can fit into a toilet paper roll, as big as that, you know. So a lot of people have pets, so you're looking at the pellets, etc., that the little ones love putting into their mouths. Anything that you leave, a coin, for instance, and you know, you drop the coin, it could be like really disastrous. A lot of people also forget about the outside of the house, you know, poisonous plants, etc. It's really good to get. I've also got a article on my website where common poisonous plants are listed in South Africa, particularly for South Africa. So a lot of people look at the inside of the house, but you know, in South Africa, especially in summer, we like to spend time outside by the bar area, etc. And it's important to even maybe create a barriered off patio so that your little one can roam around on the patio and get a bit of vitamin D in the sun. And with that said, you know, use the gates that's extended 5 meters, or you contact me and I can advise you. But it's very important to really look on the inside and the outside of the house. And pool safety, that's very important as well. By law, you actually need 3 lines of defense. That would be like a pool net, a pool fence, and a pool alarm. But many people can't, you know, it's a bit extreme, but at least, at the very least, a fence or a pool net, you know.
All right. There are a lot of places where we can get items for baby or child proofing. What are the basics that we need to have?
So in terms of basics, I mean, I've started, you know, I always think everybody knows this, but flood protectors, fire door stoppers for the doors so that their little fingers don't get pinched in the doors. I actually sell a door hinge as well, which is actually hooked onto the hinge of the door so that the little fingers don't get caught on that side. Foam and edge corners are a big thing, very easy. I don't normally apply them with a double-sided tape. I just glue it on straight with quickly, because the double-sided tape hardly works. You know, those little ones are quite strong.
Yeah.
So on all your coffee tables, bedside tables, put corners there. And then definitely magnetic locks for the drawers and cabinets. You know, a lot of people think that there's nothing really that will hurt them inside, but a little one can actually slam their fingers quite hard. You know, when they close or by accidentally move forward and put their weight on, they close their fingers. And those little bones are so small, they break so easily. So there's that factor. And then also, you've got to look at toilet locks. Many people don't know why they put toilet locks on, but there are many reasons. The bacteria in the toilet. Even you get toilet brush locks for your toilet brushes. So from that point of view, you know, little ones also like to throw things down the toilet. They can also climb and fall forward and actually down in seconds. So toilet locks are very, very important. Oven locks for the kitchen, so that the little ones can't open the oven. You get oven door guards as well. And then the windows are very important. And balconies, you know, to put polycarbonate or, well, everybody knows that it's perfect on the inside of the balconies and make sure the furniture can't be shifted so little ones can climb over the balcony. So, I mean, really, you've got to look at everything in your house and start thinking, you've got to start thinking, that's the best advice I can think. Is this dangerous? Can my little one or fall forward and hit their head? Even skirting, sharp skirtings in houses, they can fall backwards and knock their head open. So yeah, it's really to think out of the box and to declutter as much as you can, keep the areas open. And there are little head helmets that you can also purchase from various retailers. It's like a lightweight baby helmet. That's great for if the little one's being sent to school or whatever, and they've got you know, they've got a little helmet that they don't fall and bump their heads as well. And electrical storage boxes, those are also a great thing, where you can actually put your hair appliances inside the box. And
I think we've just lost Michelle over there, and I need one of those fridge ones. I don't know if we do have them, if they are available, but yeah, I definitely need one of those fridge locking mechanisms because, yeah, my child is busy. She opens the fridge and she helps herself. It is 12:46. You are listening to the Mid-Morning Talk. We are going to be right back after the break.
Competing for their attention against their smartphones, you need to make smart choices, like using Sunfoil triple refined pure sunflower oil in every meal you make. It's naturally cholesterol-free and approved by the Heart and Stroke Foundation as part of a balanced eating plan. So whether you're cooking, frying, or baking, you get the great tasting results that'll get their attention faster than the latest app. And if that doesn't work, change the Wi-Fi password. Sunfoil. Now we're cooking.
Africa. As the crisis in Palestine continues, the Africa Muslims Agency teams are on the ground facilitating emergency food and medical assistance to the affected families. Donate 15,000 rand or any amount and help the people of Palestine. Call AMA now on 083-251-9376 or donate online at africamuslimsagency.co.za. Africa Muslims Agency, inspiring the spirit of giving.
Mates Linen pop-in store for these amazing deals. Quilts from 170 Rand. Private collection standard pillows, twin pack from 80 Rand. Pierre Cardin duvet covers from 250 Rand. Assorted scatters from 100 Rand. We are stockers of linen house range and designer curtains by Stuart Graham. Let Mates Linen turn your house into a home. Mates Linen branded outlet. 202 Brickfield Road, Overport, Durban. Call us on 031 209 0176.
Listen to something fresh. Listen to Salam Media.
You are listening to the Mid-Morning Talk on Salam Media, and I'm chatting to Michelle Jacobs, the owner of Baby Proof. And we are talking about baby proofing your home and making it safer for your child. Michelle, thank you for staying with us. We kind of lost you there a bit, but thank you for joining us once again. Is there something for the fridges? Because I have a 3-year-old who is always helping herself in the fridge. Sometimes I'll find her doing whatever it is that she can do in the fridge, but yeah, I cannot close it because it's one of those fridges that doesn't have a lock.
Yeah, so there's definitely a fridge lock that you get. You can either put it at the bottom or on top. There are actually a couple of varieties.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, even with deep freezers, there are choking hazards in those as well.
Mm-hmm.
And, you do want to keep them locked at all times. So when it comes to kitchen, there's an oven lock. You get the cabinet locks for the detergents, etc. I normally like to put a baby gate to close off the scullery section completely. Mm-hmm. Just because, there's a lot of ironing and it's very busy in the scullery. Normally the dishwasher's there. So if you do have a separate scullery, it's a great idea to actually close it off with a baby gate so that it becomes like a no entry zone. But certainly, yes, you do get a fridge lock.
Mm-hmm. And is there a specific age that our parents can stop childproofing?
Childproofing starts from about 4 months.
Mm.
You can start getting ready before, even whilst you're pregnant, by decluttering the house, making sure that there's space, wide open spaces for the little one to crawl and to get mobile. And just to get educated before that, it's great to read articles on baby proofing and get yourself quite in that frame of mind, because certainly if you've never had a little one before, it's a completely new, a new world for you. It takes time even for parents to get used to all the baby proofing products that have been put out, but certainly it's worth it. A peace of mind. It gives you those extra couple of minutes. By no means is any baby proofing a substitution for adult supervision. But it does provide, a little bit of time and make sure that you've got your child within a reasonable area to be able to supervise them and make sure they don't wander off.
Mm-hmm. All right, Michelle, thank you so much for your time. Where can people go for more information and products?
You can visit my site. It's www.babyproof.co.za, and there are loads of articles on safety under the safety tips tab. And I've also got an online shop where you can view all the products. I've narrowed it down for you. And my email, my contact details are on there. You're welcome to give me a call or WhatsApp me on that number.
Right. So thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Miriam. Take care. Bye-bye.
That was Michelle Jacobs, the founder of Baby Proof. And I am currently on the website right now looking for that fridge magnet clip thingamabob. It is www.babyproof.co.za, and there's a host of products here that you can get, and Michelle's contact details are there as well. She is based in Johannesburg, Roodepoort. And if you'd like to email her, it's michelle@babyproof.co.za. And yeah, they've got a sliding door and window stopper for $60. They've got the Dream Baby Royale Converter 3-in-1 playpen barrier gate so that your child can only play in that area. Leave them there with their toys and you can be in the kitchen and cooking and whatever it is that you need to do. They've got the sliding door transfer stickers. They've got the Dream Baby Liberty Doorway Gate, which is 75 centimeters to 81 centimeters. And this is for areas that you need to block off and close off so that your toddler, your baby doesn't get to where you are, especially if you want to, be at bay and do your thing. They've got the self-secure adhesive window lock. Here it is, the baby-proof multi-purpose pinch lock. There's also the door hinge gap protector. Another gate. This one's a little bit larger than the first one. They've also got the PVC clear sheeting for banisters and balustrades, and they've got the baby plug covers, silicone corner guards, and the protective headgear that you spoke about. Oh, these are super cute. Go to the website if you want some more information, because I mean, I can just tell you about how cute and these items look and how affordable they are, but you can go to the website and see whatever you require in your house. You are listening to the Mid-Morning Talk on Aslam Media. It is a 12:53. We will be back shortly.
Oh